Hello people, welcome to my first vlog. I forgot to record an intro, so that's what this is. Yeah, clearly I'm new to this game. These are all clips from stuff I've done so far, so a lot of projects aren't done yet. So I'll do another one of these next month probably, of like all finished projects and stuff, but hopefully this is semi-enjoyable to some degree. Alright, I've been trying to fix my printer for the past hour. I'm feeling kind of slow right now because I haven't been able to figure it out. There are times like these when I regret putting my 3D printer on the floor. Also, I just saw a massive spider crawl under there, so yeah. Now it's like 11 p.m, but I fixed it and it was just a clog. I was bored, so maybe I was asking for something to do, I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going on a trip for like a week, so I don't know if I'll get any of that in video, but I want to sketch during that trip. So, you know, going on a plane and on a long bus trip is a pretty good excuse to sketch up. And then I want to get to work on some more fun little projects. Okay, clearly I just woke up, but I wanted to get back to work, so I 3D printed this little case for the back computer so I can test out the sizes and stuff. I'm getting to work on How to Train Your Dragon's fire sword, so I was just theorizing what I'm going to do and how I'm going to like scale stuff. I have these, my 3D printer, where the tube connects in, right? And I was thinking, okay, that's kind of a good idea for the gas. So it couldn't actually fit with this push tab, so I had to take that off, but the tube actually fits perfectly. So I'm going to have to get 2 of these and a splitter as well, because I want it to go into like 2 different pipes. I've never also done this, made like a flamethrower sword, so it's gonna be interesting to see if it even works at all. So, plan for today, get the final designs of that computer done, do some of this, and then I can sketch kind of better when I get a better idea of what I actually need to add to my designs. Alright, I just added the power supply. I've had this like 12-volt battery for the longest time, but I haven't actually used it for anything. So I'm going to use it for this computer because it can power pretty much everything. So now I have to redesign stuff again, which is great. Officially back home, and I've decided first thing in the morning I'm going to start working on this little ECG, I think it's called, sensor for when you flex it'll turn stuff on. That's the idea. And after that I have a little idea for a cool door lock that'll be based on Fallout keycard, and yeah, go to the next 2 big projects, and then some cool microbot stuff is coming today so I can upgrade this bad boy. Okay, we're going on a little hardware store trip to get some stuff for the Hiccups fire sword. I'll see if I get any more stuff because, hey, hardware store, there's really no telling what I come out with. Alright, I just got a package. Anyway, I got a package from CodeCell. Why is my water bottle always in the dash? And it was of their little robotic brain and sensory controller. I just want to get this hand working with this CodeCell just to test it out and see if it's as cool as I think it will be, so that when you tilt them up, it turns the LED on as opposed to having to like push. Alright, managed to get it working, and then when I tilt it up, it turns the light on. So it kind of just saves me, obviously none of the wires are actually soldered, so that's why it's kind of finicky, but just saves me a lot of button pressing and stuff. I personally use DeepSeek to help me with the coding because I'm not great at that, but even then it still wasn't great at it, so I had to go through some of they actually like provide you with a bunch of stuff on the back. So I was able to go here and then use some of these to connect up some different codes because it just wasn't working before. This is a tiny little thing that when you tilt it up, it powers on the light. It's really cool. Just got off stream for, whoa, why does it look like the heavens is coming down to me? Currently working on the ECG electrodes module piece for the ESP32. This is kind of just how my mind works. I'm kind of doing like multiple projects at a time, and I most likely will just put some of these projects to the side. I kind of want to work on some more of the Hiccups flame sword thing, so I think I'm going to do that tomorrow and just try work on it some more, and then start designing the actual hilt of it, and then I can order some pieces. And then I also have the NFC chip stuff to work on, because that will be really simple once I have it working to actually get it done, because I already made the Amazing Spider-Man's door lock with the ESP32 before, but I don't know, I kind of moved off of that because it was kind of just a bit boring, and I have a better idea. So I do want to do the Fallout keycard thing and just have it unlock the door. I think that would be super cool. So that's kind of the plan. Realizing that I'm sounding quite nerdy right now, so yeah, according to my calculations, I should have 3 projects done by the end of the month. I'm kind of just doing like 60 billion gajillion things at once and hoping that some of them stick. So yeah. All right, I just did the NFC stuff, and then you touch it and it tells you what tag was used, which is cool. I was working on the muscle stuff earlier, but I think I'm gonna leave that until some other time. So I want to get this working and then start designing the key card to go around this. Get a whole model done for this bad boy. Won't take long, it's really small, and if it's just with a servo, then it's chill. That's the plan for today, and then I'm not really waiting on anything else. I think I'm just having a chill day. All right, here we go. Tap and it opens, tap and it closes. Alright, I just soldered up this circuit that is working now, which is great. It can be powered by a little power bank, or I think I'm going to run it to like across the wall so that it's like permanent. But if you want to just stick a portable battery up on your door, that can also work. I tested out with the gears. I need to change this to like brass. I also finished the flamethrower prototype. The flame sword prototype. So now I know that it works. So I need to do this twice and then connect it up with the pieces. And for the top piece, I kind of just like improvised here. This is with a, what is it called? I found one that fit this tube perfectly, and then also just added a little nail in there, and it plugs the end perfectly. But I need to design that now. So that's my job for the end of the day, and then I think I've done a good amount today. I'm glad that I got this working. That was pretty much my goal for the end of the day, but I ended up getting this working, and I ended up getting the NFC chip stuff working. So all right, I've just test fitted all of the parts in here. So here we have the NFC reader, and this sticker will just go on the chip. I need to design it yet. I haven't even started on the card yet, but it will be pretty simple to do. But yeah, everything fits perfectly. I just need to, I've raised the height of this here because I want it to be taller so that this USB port is covered. And then I'm gonna, oh yeah, I've made the little cover, hold on. I included this little cover, so I'm gonna cover that with some acrylic, plastic, whatever, so that it can scan through it. And then yeah, it should work fine. reporting live from my shed. I just finished this Mark 1 helmet, which is pretty cool. This is my actual 3D printed one. This one is the one that I welded, so clearly a big difference, but hey. I needed to clear out some space in my shed for a certain package that I may be getting soon, which is exciting. And I need to take this all apart because I think I'm going to use the parts from this and the motherboard that's in here and the power supply for possibly a robotic arm. I don't know about that yet, but that's something. I just need to take that apart basically. My Bamboo Lab printer is in under there, so I'm either going to move that one to my room or over here. I don't know yet, I haven't decided, but we'll see how big the package is. And also over here, the exosuit stuff. So I brought it in here because I feel like if it's in here, it'll entice me more to just do it. The actual doing of the project, I feel like I do better when I'm like, hey, let me just start this now, and then I end up doing all of it in the day. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then also the fire sword stuff, obviously I did document some of that, and I'm waiting on the metal parts for the handle soon. So I can't remember if the Mark 1 helmet had glowing eyes or not. I don't know. I have the thing where you can't like visualize stuff in your head, lower drop, but I actually can't. Like if you close your eyes right now, guys, do this right now. Close your eyes and imagine something like an apple. Can you see it? Can you see it in color, or can you see it in black and white or whatever? Let me know in the comments because I can't see anything. So that's great. Yeah, don't ask me how I'm creative because I really don't know. I guess I make it work. But yeah, ideally I'd post on YouTube and TikTok and stuff about the fire sword, but YouTube thinks I'm a child, so they take it down and warn me about it, and TikTok shadow bans me, so hey, I see that. Alright, I just got a delivery of this little belt I'm going to use for a Nightwing suit that I'm making, and these are for new batons that I'm going to make. So I think that's going to be the plan for the day, is just work on the batons, which are going to have these blue LEDs in it, and possibly work on the belt pouches too. Alright, I just woke up, so I'm looking a bit insane right now, so no judgment, but I figured I'd get a start on my Nightwing. Like, I'm kind of doing a commission right now. I'm just like a Nightwing suit. I think I'm going to do it a bit like this. Just this chest plate, the shoulders, and the gauntlets. And then I'm going to design my own batons. I'm going to design myself. And I got this belt buckle piece, so I'm going to make the little pouches for it. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just designing the little pouch pieces here. So that's going to take a second. And then the batons, of course. And then I also wanted to design my own new Eskrima sticks that are going to light up and stuff, so I have those, which just arrived today. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. Oh yeah, and I want to design the explosive gel thing and possibly the grappling hook too. What else am I doing? I also almost am finished with the Arkham Knight game. I've been streaming that lately. What else was I going to do? Oh yeah. I want to design the back mount for the Eskrima sticks. The ones that I'm making for the commission will have the back mount. The Eskrima sticks will have magnets, super strong magnets on the inside that clip onto the side of the mount. That, I'm not so sure how well that will work. Just depends on like how strong the magnets are. I might have to switch that out for a different idea. I don't know what yet. Like maybe some sort of sliding mount. That was my initial idea, where it was like there's like a divot in here and then a part that sticks out here, and then you just slide it in, but at the same time it needs to be easy to mount these on when it's on your back, and I feel like magnets are the easiest way. Sorry, holy app, but yeah. I'm debating getting dressed today because it's Friday and I have nothing else to do, so I might just do absolutely nothing all day except project stuff, which is fun. Alright, I look a little bit crazy because I went to bed at 4 AM last night, but in that time, I finished the explosive gel from Batman Arkham Knight. So it's just a little limit switch in here, and you click that in there, click this in here, and then there you go. This is just going to go in here, and then when you click this, it will light up this LED. And then for the utility belt, I need to make a little mount for that actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, that's one down. And then working on the grapple gun, I actually was working on the model for that, so I think I'm going to print out the test piece for that. And then I need to do this Batarang system that I'm going to work on. And that was that. Alright, I just took apart the entire 3D printer and I got all of the stepper motors here, so I think I'm going to use this and the power supply and the motherboard for maybe a little dummy type thing, like a robot. And I have a bunch of these pieces here that I just took off, so, and a bunch of bearings and cool little, I don't know, mounts and stuff. So I figured, why not try and make the exosuit with a bunch of these parts. So right now I have just the back. I'll do a sketch probably tonight of like what it could look like, but we'll see. So yeah, it's just gonna mount on my back like that, and then I'm gonna need a connector for the arm piece, which I have right here. So I have this already made, just need to mount it onto that. But yeah, I just printed out, this is what I like to do for smaller like projects where I can split it up, that like projects that will be bigger in the future. So this is the Batarang. Obviously there's no rang, so this is the bottom part, and then it swirls up like that, and that's the Batarang part that comes out there. But I didn't want to print the whole thing because that takes up filament and leads to more cost and stuff. And if I printed the whole thing and it didn't work, then I'd be like, oh, that was a waste. So I just split this in the slicer and then print this quick part out just to test out the mechanism. And this part works, which is the latch. So I originally was going to do elastics around up here so that it like springs up, but now I've kind of decided that I want it to spring down into the lock. Yeah, the idea is you just open it and it closes, and then you put it on your side pack, whatever. Okay, new update. I'm sick, so I've just been sat at my desk because I can't do anything else. And it's been like thundering out for some reason. I got 2 new books because I'd be reading and all that. Got this one, which is like a movie as well. So, and I think I watched that movie, so hopefully it's good. A good book as well. I've been working on some designs for the grappling hook. Hold up. I want to have it so that it can shoot first, and then I want to work on the reeling in mechanism because I didn't have that in my web shooter and I wanted to add it to the grapple gun because I feel like you kind of have to have that for a grapple gun. I think I'm gonna work on designing this later too because I got nothing else to do. Finished Batman Arkham Knight, the game, so that was fun. I also just got some parts for this thing I want to make from the original, one of the original Batman movies, the 60s one. I want to make the bomb that he has, like that he carries over his head and it's like smoking. So obviously I'm sick right now, but the weather itself is also garbage, so that freaking sucks too. I also low-key need to get my driver's license, but low-key I don't want to. I know future me is gonna like want it, so okay, maybe I'll sit down and do that one day. Future me, did I do that? Did I study? This is test number 1 of the grapple gun mechanism. Just a simple shooter, and the little trigger broke off, so I'm gonna have to make that again. But it's just being held together with elastic, and then basically, if I can pull this out, this is the projectile. Okay, all right, a couple things to fix. The Batarang is done, but I forgot to add the elastic in this one. Projectile launcher, I just need to make the projectiles thinner. But yeah, I gotta print the first version just to test out the screw mechanism for the bomb. Why is my camera so blurry? Anyway, I just finished printing out the sliced up part just so I could test out the threads because this is a lot of filament for this project. So I just wanted to test out how flush this would look when it's screwed in, and if it can screw in, which it can. So we got this, and there you go. So that would be the top piece. I just sliced off the top piece as well, but I just wanted to save filament, to be honest. That's another project that is in the works as well. Alright, I've finished up with the design of the explosive ball. This little piece here will slot right into there. This is actually just a humidifier. Alright, cool. That's what's going to come out the top of that. Okay, stop. But I also want to add some blue LEDs coming out, so I need to figure out how I can configure that into this design as well. Okay, clearly this is very last minute because I'm still in my pajamas, but I decided I'm going to get working on the exosuit because I just kind of had an idea of how to make it work around the shoulders, and if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Okay, just got done with this first little prototype just to test out the shooting mechanism in like a bigger way. Also I boxed the straps also because I'm still sick. Yay! Alright, yesterday I cooked up this model of a grappling gun. It's based on a concept art, I think it was, that I saw online, and I was like, just size it right for the internal parts and make it look like how you imagine it would look, and boom, that's what came out. Alright, so with this grapple gun, I just reprinted the trigger mechanism because this piece right here wasn't long enough to grab onto the projectile. But I redesigned it anyway because I wanted it to be fully hollow. I want this to be gone. And then I want to add some mounting spots for clips to mount the two halves together. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Part 1 anyway. There is more to come this summer. Yay!